Happy Sunday, everybody. It's Allie from Be Blissful. Super excited. Okay, so I'm going to go over a fast, fabulous, really easy look that I've actually been rocking like for 2-3 weeks now. And I'll be rocking it definitely tomorrow and actually all week. Absolutely all week. For easy, fast, and gorgeous. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And I know there will be a lot of you driving through the Atlanta area for the holidays. So I thought it would be funny to come on and give you some Atlanta driving tips, because as a native Atlantan, I hear all the time that we are crazy on the road. I totally understand what you're saying. So I thought I would give you some tips and tricks, because when I was driving home the other day from work, oh my gosh, I was like, man, the holiday crazy has already begun. So I thought I would do that. But so I'm going to break up the look really into kind of 3 sections. Essentially, like the prime of the face, and then I'm going to use Complexion Plus Powder Foundation. So that's the first part. Second part is super simple eyes. And then the third part is really using matte bronzer and fusion highlighter for blush, warming up the face, as well as eyeshadow. So make it super simple, super easy. So I put on first the Prime and Set Micro Spray. And then this is hydrating primer, which I like to use hydrating primer around my eyes. You can see it's just nice and clear, and it's clearly hydrating, because dry skin leads to fine lines and wrinkles. So I like to focus on putting as much hydration as I can around my eyes, and then the rest of my face, I'm gonna use my matte primer. Okay, so holiday driving tips for Atlanta. And if you have ever driven through Atlanta and felt like we're the craziest drivers on the face of the planet, please drop yes below, because I totally understand what you're saying. All right, here's how Atlanta people know that you are not from Atlanta before we see your license plate and you are on either 285, which goes around the city, or 7585, the connector. 1, you're doing the speed limit. No one in Atlanta does the speed limit. Like that, I understand that is the speed limit, but we don't do the speed limit. Like that is like almost like the minimum speed. So if the speed limit is 65 and you're doing 65 outside of the right-hand lane, we highly encourage you to move over, right? That's number 1, right? Keep up with traffic, right? Whatever the pace of traffic is, keep up with traffic. That will make your life a lot easier. One second. Another tip. People in Atlanta pass on the right. I am born and raised in Atlanta. I don't even know how old I was. I mean, literally, I'm 45, and I don't remember exactly what age it was that I actually found out that like most people don't pass on the right. I was like, everyone passes on the right in Atlanta. Like that's allowed. So just so you know, don't be shocked when people like pass on the right. And if people are passing you on the right, and a lot of people are passing you on the right, it probably means you need to move over to the right, because you know Atlanta's like, it's like the odd one, really. We're super nice in person. On the road, we are not nice. I don't know what to tell you. I try and be nice on the road, but it's starting to get crazy out there. Okay. I'm gonna spray once again. This just really helps set everything, because I live kind of where it's hot and humid, and because I have mature skin, I really want to make sure that everything is nice and smoothed out. Okay, other tips for driving in Atlanta, right? The speed limit is a suggestion. If you're actually doing the speed limit, we know you're out of town. Please move to the right-hand side if you are doing the speed limit. Know that people will pass you on the right and the left. Sometimes people are super aggressive, and yes, they will cut you off, so keep your eyes like very well aware of on the road. If it is during rush hour traffic, which is pretty much anytime from like 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. and like 4:30 p.m. to like 6:30 p.m., expect massive delays. So make sure you have like your favorite podcast going or something, because yeah, I would highly avoid traffic during those times if at all possible. Be patient, right? The drivers do get more aggressive in Atlanta during the holidays, and it kind of, I make a joke out of it, but you know, a little bit, just kind of like, I'm like, come on guys, it's a holiday, everyone be nice, ho ho ho. But you can literally tell when it's the holidays because everyone's scrambling, driving around. So just be aware when you're like in a parking lot or wherever, because people definitely get a little more aggressive than normal in Atlanta. So this is Complexion Plus Powder Foundation. And it's so easy because you just swish and then dab it on. And you can use a couple of different brushes to put it on. My favorite brush to use is the Powder Puff brush because it's dense, but it's fluffy, so you get a nice, easy coverage. But see the difference? Ooh, all one color, not one color. And remember, we're always matching to your neck, not your face, okay? And so I have melasma right here on both sides, so like we're matching even more down into my neck on there. Right. More tips for traveling in Atlanta. Yes, please turn on your headlights. Yes, please use your blinker. Not everyone in Atlanta does, but it is absolutely very helpful. Please merge onto the interstate going the speed at which traffic is going. If you merge slowly, people will lose their minds in Atlanta because we expect you to just be going the same speed that we are going. So just a tip, be going the speed of traffic when you merge, hit the gas and go. If you're coming through Atlanta, just so you know, 285 by 400, so the top part of town, from like Roswell Road over to, is it Cobb Parkway? About there. And it actually starts closer, the backup starts closer to Ashford Dunwoody Road. So like near Perimeter Mall. Guys, 285 is shut down 2 lanes both ways because they're creating essentially what looks like Spaghetti Junction over at 285 and 400. So if at all possible, take back roads because, whoa, that's a hot mess. Hit it. If you have to go that way, hit it at a time of day where it's, you know, not the busy time. I know that is easier said than done, but wow, that traffic is really backed up. At first they were saying it was gonna be like 2 years. Now they're saying maybe like 8 months, but it's a hot mess. And I live near that area, you guys, and I avoid it at all costs. Like, it's a hot mess. All right, so we did primer and Complexion Plus foundation. Now I am going to quickly do my eyes. This is my like go-to eye look right now because I am so incredibly busy at work, and then we have a bathroom being remodeled. There's just a lot going on. You know, then just the holidays, we have birthdays. It's just so super busy. So I have kept my looks for work super simple. And I'm just showing you guys what I'm doing, but it's a super simple look, but it's really great. Always do your eyebrows. It'll make you look like you had an eye lift and really take off about 10 years. If you have any questions about how to do your eyebrows, you can just say brow and eye. quickly show you. It's much easier than people think it is, but look at the difference. Like it just really pulls your eye up right there. So, all right, more holiday tips driving through Atlanta. Definitely give yourself more time than you think you're gonna need, because you're gonna need it. It's Atlanta. We love traffic. I'm not gonna say we love it. I'm gonna say we have it. We have an abundance of it. Try and hit it not at the busy times of day. If you have to, definitely, if you are gonna, you know, go across that 400 285 exchange, I highly recommend taking the back roads, because the back roads are busier than normal, but you're gonna move faster than you will sitting there on 285 trying to either get on 400 or get past 400, just because they've got 4 lanes of traffic shut down. And I mean, if you've been on 285 at that section, you know, I'm trying to think of how many lanes of traffic there are. 6, maybe 8. And it's always full, and the fact that there are 2 lanes shut down in both directions means it's a hot mess. So I just would highly recommend avoiding that area if possible. Like I said, I live near that area. I avoid it. Just go around it. I'm sure it'll be great when they're done, but right now it's not great. Barbara, how are you? Okay. I am going to quickly put on some Prime and Set setting powder on top of the Complexion Plus. I'm not shaking it up to put it on under my eyes. When you shake it up, it activates that microencapsulated water, and it's great in that it's super moisturizing for your skin. However, when you shake it and it's wet, it's gonna apply a little bit wet under your eyes like this. So when I'm doing under my eyes, I don't shake it. But for the rest of my face, literally just shake it. And when you open it up, hopefully you can see that? That's actually water. And just take setting brush, whoops, a little too much. And I'm just gonna go ahead and set my powder foundation and my eyebrows, so that I've got a nice little setting going on there. Because at work, when I'm in my office, I don't have to wear a mask. When I come out of my office, I have a mask on, so it's like all day long, mask on, mask off. And so I really want to make sure that everything is set so that nothing comes off when I am taking my mask on and off all day. Okay, I'm obsessed with the new eyeliner pen. This thing's awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. It was in one of the bundles. I'm sure the bundles normally come back for like 24 hours. I don't know if it's going to be late November or early December, but this thing is incredible. I'm obsessed. I love how pigmented it is, how deep and dark it is, and it's got this angled edge to it, and it's quite firm, where the dip and draw is a finer line, and it's black, but it's not this pigmented. This is like almost like using a super deluxe Sharpie in a way. It's very easy to use. For those of you who, aren't familiar or are a little nervous to use a liquid eyeliner, this pen is like using a regular pen. I mean, it's just phenomenal, like a felt tip pen. It just goes right on, and you can make it as thick or as thin as you want. You can make it adorable cat eyes, or even like Egyptian eyes. It's just very super simple, easy to use. But look at that. I mean, I'm in love with it. It's like on and done. So then we're just gonna throw on a little bit of lash primer. All right, I'm trying to think, more tips of driving through Atlanta. Expect us to almost act like heathens. It's the holiday season. I don't know, people lose their minds driving in the holiday season in Atlanta. I don't know why, but they do. So just take a deep breath, you know. I have a joke in the car whenever people like cut me off or whatever. I just make a joke and I'm like, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. I try not let it get to me because there are more important things to worry about. But yes, driving through Atlanta, I understand, is super stressful for a lot of people. And the holidays gets even busier. But I promise you, once you're outside of the car, we're super nice. I don't know what it is about us and driving, but I totally understand when people are like, you guys are crazy on the road. I'm like, I know, I'm sorry. I like to think I'm one of the nicer drivers. But you do have to be an assertive driver in Atlanta, and you gotta pay attention. It's the number one thing, you gotta pay attention. Good, I'm so glad you're good, Barbara. That's awesome. Are you staying in your hometown for Thanksgiving, or are you traveling anywhere? We are staying here and going over to my mother's house. So Thanksgiving is at my mother's house. And Christmas is gonna be at my house. And I'm super excited that my sister and her family are coming for Christmas. Hopefully for like 1 or 2 weeks. Because although we FaceTime with them, but we haven't actually seen them in like 2 or 3 years because they live on the other side of the world. And with COVID, we weren't able to travel to them, and they weren't able to travel to us. So I am super, super excited. And I've already started buying things for my nephews and niece. And they are the most adorable things ever. And I'm really, really excited. It'll be a really good time. And my sister loves karaoke, and we have a karaoke machine, and she's actually a good singer, so I'm excited. I like to be the backup dancer. I will sing, but I'm like not that great, you know, which I don't really care about. It doesn't stop me. But I will totally do some terrible backup dancing to my sister's holiday singing. And we're quite the duo, to be honest with you. Okay, so that's a third part, just a really simple eye look, like super simple. And then I'm gonna show you matte bronzers, and I pulled out all of the colors. So fair, and this one is light, and medium, and see if I can get this open. It's a finger problem with me. This one's dark. Love that shade. Love, love, love that shade. I just ordered it for someone the other day. And deep, I love that shade too. Okay, so I'm gonna try and hold all these up so you can see them all on time. We'll see if my fingers will let me do this or not. Let's see here. All right, ready, set, here we go. Ta-da! I did it, okay. So fair is this one, light, medium, deep, and dark. And there are so many different ways that you can use these. I'm gonna show you. You can use them to help warm up your face. You can use them as a blush. You can use them as a contour. And we're gonna do all of that actually. So first up, I'm gonna use light to help just warm up my face and give it like a nice warm, just really simple, like glow. Because right as the winter comes, we kind of lose our little like sun-kissed look. And by just adding this in a little bit, we have got like a little bit of a warmer touch, right? And you can take it down, and especially like if you are wearing like a shirt, you know, that shows your décolletage or a neck or something, you can absolutely use bronzer to help warm all of that up. Like there's no reason not to. So that's one use of bronzer. Next up, we're gonna do, we're gonna use it as blush. So I'm gonna use light, and I'm gonna use the blusher brush. I'm gonna tap that off, and I'm just gonna apply it just like I normally would blush. Just to give like a warm little healthy glow. And you just wanna make sure you like blend up to the top of your ear and into your hairline, okay? And if you're like me and you have gray hair, it's just gonna help cover up that gray. How was your day? My day's good. I'm trying to get ready for Thanksgiving. My oldest son turned 17 like right after Thanksgiving, so getting ready for his birthday, working, still covering for 3 people who are out. We're still moving in an office, and then the holidays come. Like it's just, and this is a really busy time of year for us at work, like nonstop. Like between Monday and Tuesday, we'll see between 120, 150 patients. Like it's just a busy time of year for us. And then when we come back after Thanksgiving, it's just as busy. So, oh, happy birthday, thank you. I will let him know that you said that. He'll say thank you. He's the sweetest boy ever. Seriously, he's so sweet. All right, so I'm gonna use medium as a contour right under my cheeks and the blush, because that is going to go right in the hollow of my cheek and really help give more definition. Okay, so anytime that you're using a contour, you want to go 1 or 2 shades below like your own natural color so that it shows up. My pleasure. So I put powder foundation on first, yeah, the Complexion Plus, and then this is the matte bronzer actually. And I used Fair first, and then kind of all over to give a glow, and then I used the light for blush, and then this is the medium that I'm using for contour. And the matte bronzer is really like almost always my #1 go-to for contour. 1, it's matte. 2, it's powder, so it's gonna last a little bit longer. Especially in like the heat and humidity, and in the South as well. So, and then they have, and I love these colors, this one's dark and this one's deep, right? So they go even darker. And when I get the powder and liquid foundation, I think my shade is going to be Laurie. Probably, yeah. And you know what? Send me a picture, no makeup on, with your kind of your hair off your face, and just in front of a window where like natural sunlight is coming in. Turn your overhead lights off because they cast a false yellow. Send me that picture and I can color match you in a heartbeat. I have all of them. I love them and they're phenomenal, really phenomenal. They're anti-aging. Everything about them is great for your skin and for your body. You know, just amazing. So I'm super excited. I love that you already know. And if you want me to check, you just let me know. I'm absolutely glad to. I love the color Laurie. It's absolutely beautiful. That was when I really love this. One of the things I love about this line is that it absolutely has so many colors for women of color, because my niece and nephews are like, my sister has like lighter skin than I do, right? And her husband has much darker skin, beautiful, beautiful skin. And so their children have the most gorgeous skin you've ever seen in your entire life, like just the most beautiful tones. But it was really important to me to carry a line that represented all women of color, all women all over the world. And I love that we have such an extensive line to cover. I mean, because there are so many different, you know, it's not just whether you're like light, medium. It's really, are you a cool tone? Are you a warm tone? Are you a neutral undertone? And then there are secondary tones like peach and olive and red and pink, golden, so many different colors. And so it was really important to me to carry a line that represented my niece. That was super important to me. Lately, I've been dreaming about us wearing makeup. Oh, that's so cute. We can totally do a little duo. I would love that. We can do it from afar. Super simple, super easy, right? I do it all the time with some of the other people that I work with, and it's really fun because, like, you know, it'll be someone will have one look and someone will have another look. So I would love that. I would love that. Okay, let me close all of my matte bronzers, and now we're gonna move on to highlighters, because highlighters are fun and you can use them so many different ways. And if I wasn't talking, boy, this thing would already be done by now. Because literally this is like my look almost every day right now, because I don't have time to do a lot of other things. Okay, so this is Frosty, clearly a cool iridescent, and then Golden, which is like a warm champagne, looks fantastic on everyone. This one is Brazen, right? So that is another warm one. What happened to that one? All right, and then here we go. This one is Blushing. It's a little hard to tell, but this one actually has more of a pink glow to it. It's a cool pink glow, kind of hard to see, but this Brazen is a warm kind of golden, little bit pink glow. And this is one of my favorites, one too, Bronzed, so gorgeous. So there are multiple different ways that you can use these, so I'm going to show you. Okay, one of my favorite ways to use Frosty, I mean, you can use these everywhere that I'm going to show you, but I'm going to show you where I love to use these, right? So Frosty, right down the center of my nose, and then right on the edge. That's my favorite place to use Frosty. And then for, let's see, hold on a second. All right, so I'm gonna grab Golden. I'm sure you guys have seen me use Golden about 1,000 times, because I know it looks great on every skin tone. So it's one of the reasons that I love it. So I'll put it right there, put it right here. And then, just to have some fun, we're gonna take Blushing, which has that kind of a pink tone to it, and we're gonna put that on top of our cheeks. So see, it's like right above your blush, but see that look that comes in? So there's that side, and then this side. So it makes a big difference in photos and videos. Because again, photos and videos take your three-dimensional face and make it one-dimensional. So really, by just adding in a couple of these little tricks, it really makes your face so much more three-dimensional. I got a pic of me. Did you want me to message you on your business page or regular Facebook page? You know what? To my business page. I'm faster on that one. Yes, to my business page. I'm faster on that one. You can also text me too if you want to. I'm faster on text than I am on anything else. Promise, promise. Okay, so next up, let's take, I'm trying to decide if I want to use, you know what? Okay, we're gonna use a little bit of Brazen as just a cute, simple eyeshadow. See, it's not like much at all, but look, it just gives that like cute little glow, right? And you can make it stand out even more if you wanted to. And you can do this with any of the, with the Fusion highlighters, you can mix them. And of course, they're all anti-aging and plant-based and European Union approved. So they're made to really not just look great on you, but make your skin be nourished. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take my finger and go through and just pop a little bit of lightness with Frosty in the middle. If you haven't seen me do this trick before, like it just opens up your eye and draws people to the center of your eye. One of the other things that I like to do with Frosty or with blushing or with golden, in fact, I think I'm gonna do it with whoops, blushing. I dropped my blushing and now it's trying to break free from me. Okay, here we go. And this is the same thing that I do with Optimistic, which is a metallic ivory eyeshadow. You can absolutely do this with any of the Fusion highlighters. You are literally just going to put that highlighter right on the inside corner of your eye, and it just opens your eye up. In fact, I'll go back and use the Frosty, which is that like iridescent white, to really help it pop. See the difference? It just really opens up your eye, and it doesn't take much. It's just, oh, thank you. So I'll look at it when I'm done. But see what a difference it makes? It just pops open your eye. It's literally the difference of the camera. That's all it is, right? The camera just really takes your beautiful three-dimensional face and makes it one-dimensional. And so we're just using color to add back what makes you, you. Let's see, now we've got open eye. There we go. Perfect, perfect. And then you can also use Frosty or any other one of the Fusion highlighters on top of your lip. Adding a little bit of highlight on top of your Cupid's bow is going to make your lips look bigger and fuller. And that's actually why I used a little bit of matte bronzer under my lip, because that's gonna, this makes it look like a deeper recess, and anything that's lighter, a highlighter, is gonna make it pop. So we're adding a lot of depth there. Did you have the lip mask in red? Yes, I do. I have one left, so let me know if you want it. Yes, I sure do. You know, I think that it may probably come back in early November, but I personally have one left, so let me know if you would like it. In fact, I'm gonna put it on today. All right, so I'm gonna use the creamy lip mask, which is so delicious. It smells so good. It makes your lips so smooth. It's sugar-based. It was only in one of the bundles, and I bought extra because it's fantastic, and as a thank you, you do want that? Okay, perfect. I'll send it to you. I'll send you a private message. I bought extra to give away to my clients. So if you would like a free creamy lip mask, just say lips and I will send it to you at no charge, because I'm telling you, this stuff works wonders. Like, it feels good, it tastes good, it's nourishing for your lips, it gets all of the dryness off, and really just like brings your lips to life. So lips, I love it. I'm gonna send it to you. Okay, so I'm using, what is this, Scenic Drive, which is one of the lip butters. Since I have a neutral eye, I just kind of wanted a lip that was gonna pop. See, I love this color. It's a beautiful color. You can go light, but I like to go dark. Scenic Drive is this one. Let's see, I'll pull out Sunday Brunch and show you the difference. So, that one is Sunday Brunch, and this one is Scenic Drive. Both gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. You can both put them on lighter or darker. You know, both, I mean, really, they're both fantastic colors. You really can't go wrong with any of those colors. And then I'm gonna put on, Barbara, what you were talking about was the, oh, I would love for you to get these lip butters. They are just fantastic, literally. So the Holly Red limited edition lip mask. It smells and tastes delicious and gives you this beautiful glow on your lips and really nourishes your lips. And it's just great for when you can wear it by itself or clearly on top of anything. And I can tell you, it's made such a difference when I'm at work and I'm talking all day long and just keeping my lips nice and moist. So, right? You just need a little bit of lip mask, like just the tiniest bit. Like this thing is gonna last over a year. You need the ittiest bittiest bit. The first time I used it, I got out a bunch and quickly realized I did not need that much. So yes, right. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, Barbara, I'm gonna look at your picture and let you know. And anyone else who would like a free creamy lip mask, which was only available in one of the holiday bundles, I'm telling you, phenomenal product. Just say lips, and I'll be glad to send it to you. If you have any questions about what I used on my face, why I used it, let me know. I am here to help out. I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. And I believe tomorrow is the last day to grab my new Bare You All-in-One Color Stick. Unfortunately, I do not have them. Mine are stuck in shipping and they won't be here until Tuesday when they're not going to be available. So I want to say it goes through tomorrow. So look at my stories, look at my reels, look in my Bundle 6 Facebook event, or you can send me a message, connect at 470-309-0308, because this all-in-one color stick is phenomenal. It's anti-aging, smells delicious, has multiple uses for your eyes, your lips, your cheeks, highlight, contour. I mean, it is just such an incredible product and I'm so excited. So let me know if you want any information about that. But I hope everyone has a good Sunday and I will see you later. Bye.